God's into life. So I'm going to picture the tree of life sitting over our nation. Too many of us have prayed for those 55 million babies that have been killed. You know, God's forgiven those people who repented of doing that. But we keep doing it. And therein lies the problem. Will you share your dream? Because this is a very serious dream. It's probably one of the most serious dreams I've heard in this election process. And our sister just walked up to me randomly tonight and said she had this dream. Come on up. And I want to pray properly with this dream because I think it's very, very important.
I had this dream that Hilary Clinton had a baby in her arms. You know how you hold a baby I guess it's about 8 months, had a pacifier with a red blanket. Now she was in a home, and in this house, they had a basement. And in the basement, it had a cave which led to a pit. So she goes and she walks with this baby down the steps to the basement. And I'm looking in a dream, but I'm like a spirit because they can't see me. So I'm looking at hundreds of kids laughing, like 5 years old and under, and all these were black kids. There were hundreds of them, and they was walking through me, and they were laughing, and they were following Hilary. And so she went to the part where she went to the end of the cave, and when she went to the end of the cave, I heard those kids no longer, play and laugh. They were crying. They were screaming out of fear. And the cave was great. And I walked down the cave, and they had this woman, and she had gray outfit, and she had like a potato sack. They have a potato sack on your face. She had a potato sack on her face, and she had, like the nuns wear that over their head. She had that, and she looked at me, and I said, "The Lord rebuke you," and she disappeared. And I looked down, and I saw more kids there running, and then they had a pit to the right that was dark, and then they had where Hilary was with those kids, and the pit, they had somebody in the pit, but it was pushing the kids to go where Hilary was, and it was sad because they were screaming, they were deceived, and the baby that Hilary had on her carrying had a red blanket with a pacifier in its mouth, and all these were black kids, and that was the dream.
Now,